Hey there, LabRatZ, Catch here. One of you guys asked me if I could do a video on smoking to help their friend quit smoking, so I thought why not. After all, this channel is all about helping people. Helping them become junkies, that is, and on that note I think it's about time I made a video about a drug I actually hate. Yeah, I've never really been into smoking. I guess it's because my Eastern European genes make me prone to alcoholism more than any other drug addiction. They also make me have superior intellect, rigid handsomeness, and a tendency for domestic abuse and fucking goats. Anyway, I'm not gonna tell you the medical reasons why smoking is bad, because, let's face it, you already know them. And the FDA is doing everything they can to remind you of them, short of making cigarette smoke spell out lung cancer or you smell. But what I want to talk about is nicotine. We all know nicotine is what makes smoking addictive, and we all know that smoking is bad. But is nicotine as a drug bad for you, or could it actually be helpful? What are the effects of nicotine? Well, fuck if I know, but bear with me, there's a point to this. I thought to myself, I'm a non-smoker, I'll just light one up and see the effects. So after coughing up a charred piece of lung and dizzily spinning around like a drunk person with back brain damage, I can safely conclude that interviewing might be a better approach. Honestly, fuck smoking. So I went to my smoker friend and asked, what are the effects of smoking? I don't know, she replied. What do you mean you don't know? Why do you smoke? This is going nowhere. Maybe understanding how nicotine works will help us see the effects. First of all, nicotine binds to the receptors of a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is responsible for memory and attention, and nicotine mimics these effects. Secondly, nicotine in combination with some other chemicals that can be found in tobacco disables a substance in our brain which has the job of destroying excess amounts of monoamine neurotransmitters. These are the big three: serotonin, noradrenaline, and dopamine. So it increases the amount of serotonin, which results in an improved mood, increases the amount of noradrenaline, which increases alertness and concentration, and increases the amount of dopamine, because of course it fucking does. Those of you who watched my last video might be having deja vu and wondering to themselves, aren't some of these the same neurotransmitters that cognitive enhancers exploit, plus added the acetylcholine for memory? And you're completely right, they are. This feeling of mental sharpness, combined with the mood improvement of serotonin, is what sucks people into smoking. However, because the effects are so all over the place, they're all fairly weak. And after about 2 to 3 weeks of active smoking, you will become completely tolerant to all of them, leaving only one real effect: the addiction. This is why most smokers will tell you that they don't know the effects of smoking, because really what they only feel is craving relief, no actual effects. This also creates the famous "cigarettes calm me down" myth. No, they do not calm you down. Nicotine is a stimulant. It increases blood pressure and heart rate, thus doing the exact opposite of calming down. What's happening is that your cravings are making you agitated, so when you feed them what they want, you feel relaxed. So yeah, I guess nicotine does help nervousness the same way cutting yourself helps depression. You're only getting more desperate, and both will eventually get you killed. The truth is, nicotine is completely evil. More so than any other drug, in fact. The heroin addict knows why he's doing heroin, it's because it feels like you're in heaven. But nicotine doesn't make you feel anything. Except a bit of pleasure, maybe, but that only makes it become your universal reward for everything you do. I did well at school today, I'll have a smoke. I worked out, I'll have a smoke. I had sex, I'll have a smoke. All to reward yourself the same way you would give a treat to your dog for fetching the stick. But it always gets troublesome when it's the dog that's handling the treats. Nicotine is the creepy uncle standing over your shoulder going, "Did your friends ditch you again? Ah, who needs them? You'll have all you'll ever need right here with me. Now let's go play mommy and daddy in your room." Honestly, this is just sad. Don't you see what's going on? You are nicotine's bitch. You let it manipulate you into doing something that has no point other than to kill you. It's all pain, no gain. This might all sound hysterical, and I am over-exaggerating a bit, but my point is solid. With some research and chemical tweaking, nicotine has the potential to be a potent cognitive enhancer, the same way tweaking meth gives you Adderall. But as it is now, it's something you should definitely try to quit as soon as possible. At least you won't smell anymore, if nothing else. Well, that's it for this video, hope this will help. I'm aware I kinda took the piss out of this topic a bit, but that's just how I cope with seriousness. There will certainly be more piss taking to come, so subscribe and join the LabRatZ.